What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan.
Did you believe that face Barry gave her? Look at that. Oh, jeez. So comical.
Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car? Just listen to yourself. What, you shot a guy and his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? Are you high?
Yummies.
Have you been drinking?
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week. And someone's got Alice.
Do
and
you
everything's just...
understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong. It's a good story. Could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
Wait here.
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure. What happened?
Crazy poachers. Max here got his foot caught in a trap. They're illegal to use here. Hell, you're not supposed to hunt within the park at all. But that doesn't stop some lowlifes. Well, at least Max is gonna be okay. He got lucky. Max is still groggy from the shot I gave him, and I'd rather not leave him alone just yet. The form's on the desk across from the mammoth skeleton.
Yeah, it's really interesting how at one part Alan's all like, these guys, I can't believe it, and then he's like, hey, how's it going?
Seriously, Al, you can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster. You gotta talk to the cops.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
No, this whole thing, listen, you hit your head. I mean, geez, Al, come on. You gotta understand how crazy all this sounds. If you're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's working. Ha ha, let's have a laugh on Barry. Well, you had me going there real funny, Al. You can quit it now.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too.
Look, Al, you're asking me to believe that you shot a dude who went poof into thin air, a guy who was bulletproof until you pointed a flashlight at him. You hear that from people who end up spending time in padded rooms, strapped to their beds, wearing white shirts. That's just crazy talk, Al. Al? Al? We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her! This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help, and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Just be careful with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be Deliverance all over again.
Bless you.
Oh, this place is trying to kill me. I'll bet there's mold in here, spores, poison ivy, God knows what. This is so not worth a 15% commission.
I don't know, I kind of like it. It's nice, quaint, cute, cozy. You could snuggle up with someone right in front of the fire. It does sound pretty nice, actually. Thermos everywhere. Ooh, batteries. I apparently lost some of my batteries, so throughout the game you do lose stuff, like I don't have my guns, unfortunately. So, don't be too stingy with them, and I lost several batteries. Lights off. Wahaha. No, I'd rather have them on, honestly. Considering the whole thing about this game, light versus dark, and Darkness is... Oh, there's a bench here. Okay, well, there's a bench there, there's a grill here. Oh, this would be perfect for a little getaway with a special someone.
I'll wait here, Al. I'll hold down the fort. I'll be with you in spirit every step of the way, Al. Locking the door now.
Barry had never gotten along with Alice, but he knew Alan loved her with an almost frightening intensity. And now something had happened to Alice. And here was Al armed with a gun and saying things people got put in padded cells for. It was as if his friend had experienced a massive psychotic episode and was now totally disconnected from reality. It scared the shit out of Barry.
Yeah, Barry said that stuff. He did it. I told you. I'll tell you. I'll tell you. What do we have in here? Oh, man. I should have used the shotgun when I had the opportunity. It's the too good of you syndrome.
Car he rented. Wasn't a long walk to the visitor center, and it wouldn't be any use to me in the forest. I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
Yeah, if guys like that call you right in the middle of a police station, that it's kind of, and make threats to you, they're probably not afraid. Radio, I'm not going to do that, because I don't want you guys sitting around. What's in here, though? That's what I want. Unfortunately, I don't have a gun. But thankfully, there's only one type of revolver in all of Bright Falls, and there's quite a few of those. Well, hunting, but the guy said there was no hunting, so I don't know. This is such a nice place. A little swing for the kid that just moved by itself. Too spooky for me, guys. Alright, there's nothing. I thought that was a thing that... Something like that, maybe. That's what I thought. That can't be good. That rumbling. Well, it's not my tummy, that's for sure. Ha ha ha. Yeah. RV. Oh, someone's staying up here. But wait, there's no, like, car or anything to pull this RV. So what? How did it even get? Why? Whoa. Broken. Kick the door? What happened here? Blood. What could have possibly have happened? Is this another Bright... Yeah, I'm not going to show that. I'll probably do a separate video for all that stuff, but... Yeah, whatever. Yeah, apparently stuff happened. Not too far from Barry. I hope he'll be alright. He's annoying and whatnot, but I hope the guy doesn't get attacked or anything. Kind of would suck. After all, they are good friends, and... Ooh, I want to check up here. See if there's anything up here. I honestly don't remember. But I feel like there would be something up here, like a manuscript. Hey, let's check it out.
Rose knew that Rusty was in love with her, and she liked him too. She liked him a lot. He taught her to dance, and life had certainly taught her the value of a man who was gentle. He treated her well, made her smile, made her feel good. But Rusty wasn't the prince of her dreams, and that tended to underline the unbearable truth. She was no closer to that Hollywood magic than he was.
So apparently, Miss Rose wants to be a movie star. Or at least that's what I gather from that, and she loves that guy. She does. They could have a life together here. But that's not going to help her get closer to her Hollywood dream. Another manuscript, man. You can gauge how long the episode is by how many manuscripts there are, and well, I think like from the top to a certain point is... Wait. Oh, I thought that was one I got from Nightmare Mode somehow. From the top to a certain point, like I guess about here, you get just kind of like on the path or right there in the open, and maybe from the Rose and Rusty down here. Like, these are ones that you can miss. Like, literally just walk by them and never know. Because they're slightly out of the way. But, yeah, you can usually gauge how long an episode is by how many of these are.
The air in the visitor center was heavy with an awful smell, as if some rotten drowned thing had crawled up from its grave. Rusty kept coughing blood. My eyes were drawn to the twisted shape of his broken leg. The attack had been vicious. Max whined in his cage. Rusty's eyes were wild with fear and terror. He gasped. Mr. Wake, it happened just the way it was on that page.
Just the way it was on that page. But, yeah, I guess so. I guess the manuscripts do kind of happen. These, I don't think these are safe havens.
The vision left me weak. This was no head injury. Damn.
Rusty, hang on! I'm coming! Please, help me! Anybody? Help me! Help me!
Wow. Yeah, whatever happened, it was big. Something big happened. I have to go in there, so I'm gonna go check out the other area.
The ranger's office was
Of course.
I'd need a key to get in.
I can go around the side. I don't think there's anything too spectacular to collect around here. Sorry, I'm getting into that collectible mode. I'm getting into that game mode. I need to get into LP mode. Oy. Whoa. Is that a bolt? Oh, it's a bear carving. Whoa.
Hello? Back here! I'm back here! Hey! Please help me! Mr. Wake?
Oh, hell.
It happened just the way it was on that page. I found. Came true. It knew. So dark. It'll come back for me. You must. The lights. In the office. I have the key.
Okay, Rusty. Hang on. I'll be right back. Whatever did this couldn't be far. Rusty had found a page from the manuscript. It would help me understand what had happened.
In case you missed the stuff in this area, you can get it again. Most of it, at least. Get this? No, I don't think you can get that, though. Yeah, it's a collectible sign thing there, I think, so. The thermos you can get again.
The only way to make sure that Rusty was safe was to get the power running and the lights back on.
Oh, it's super dark. Oh, is there another manuscript? I wonder if this is the one that Rusty found.
At the last instant, I changed direction and threw myself down. The axe splintered the trunk of a tree. I stumbled into the pool of bright light. My lungs burned. I was too exhausted to move. I tensed as I waited for the killing blow, but it never came. I raised my head. Nothing moved in the darkness beyond. For the moment, bathed in the cold light, I was safe.
And that's telling us something we already know. The light, well, it's protective. Let's see if, air conditioning unit, it's outside that doesn't look practical. Not really much. Ooh, what do you have? You have very necessary supplies for my living stuff. Are those cutting boards? Why is there a bunch of cutting boards there?
I was too late. Someone had destroyed the circuit breaker. There was no way to get the lights back on.
Rusty!
The ground was covered with boiling patches that looked like liquid darkness.
Okay, well, you can hunt around here, just not in certain areas, because that guy's all like hunting and stuff. These guys, I don't think these guys are poachers, but I know they're hunters at least, obviously. Bam. Now you could press the reload button, the X button on the Xbox controller, and probably the corresponding button on PlayStation 3 or whatever other console this may. Is this on the PS3? I don't know. Whatever. But yeah, these little things hurt, so try not to get hit by them or walk over them rather.
Something had torn a mammoth-sized hole in the wall.
Please!
Don't feed the animals.
Oh no, Rusty. Oh no, Max.
Fishing
Is only permitted
for those
visitors.
who purchase a park
Fishing.
license. Obey
The park ranger's instructions.
at all times.
A tactic for these boss or alpha units or mega units or I don't know, the super units, whatever. These stronger versions. The strategy usually is if they're about to hit you, use the stun trick, and just hold out, follow their vortex light warping abilities. Hey, yeah, they're warping the light around them. That makes sense, actually, since they're darkness or something. Do that. Let me get these sweet. Oh, that's this guy's got a giant trash. This guy's got a giant box full of revolver bullets. That can't be like safe or anything, can it? I don't know. What kind of I assume park ranger, I don't know. What kind of anybody has a big pile of freaking ammo in their backyard? Unless you're like some military dude, which this guy clearly isn't. Also, headshots for more damage. Yay! Under a thin layer of skin is pure darkness. Huh. Funny how that works out, eh? No. Oh, I dodged just too late. Or rather, I pressed the button to dodge. Ah. Yeah, I dodged it. Yeah, cinematic dodge. Now, you know, there's an ammo crate right here, so kill the dudes and just whatever. And then just reload. And, it's right next to the trash. Is this a trash thing? Why is it just... Look at that. That's full. Just completely full of Magnum / revolver bullets. I don't know. This isn't really a Magnum, is it? I don't know. Revolver. It's full of revolver bullets. I don't know. A lot of games I can consider a revolver as Magnum, so... whatever. What have you. Ugh, look at all that oily black darkness. Hello? Checkpoint. Yeah, they also, there's also some checkpoints too, just so you know, in case you want to quit or be like, oh, I'm done for the night.
What? What the hell was that? I saw from the window. I saw something.
Forget about it, Barry. It's just me going crazy.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. You're not crazy. I wish you were crazy, but you're not crazy. Ow, be careful.
Stay in the cabin. Don't open the door for anyone. I mean it.
Yeah. The stories, he thought he was crazy, but then he saw Giant Darkness himself and realized, well, maybe he's telling the truth. Also, another manuscript. Like, look how many manuscripts we got already in this chapter. Jeez.
In that last instant of consciousness, Rusty thought about Rose. He was older than she was. Rose was barely out of her teens, but she made him feel young and forget what a train wreck his long-dead marriage had been. He still wore the ring. He'd been waiting for her to tell him to take it off. Now she never would.
Aww, that's sad because he's dead. Oh, that's his final thoughts. Dang kids and guy who wasn't quite kiddish. Is there a guy gonna attack? I feel like there's a guy gonna attack me. Give me that sweet resources? Yeah, let's call them resources. Minerals? No, not minerals. What is this? Some kind of no, not MOBA. Some kind of StarCraft game.
Lover's Peak was at the far end of the nature trail.
Okay, this isn't the way to go, I don't think, but there is a resource supply cache over here. Maybe this is the way to go. I don't think it is. I know we do go in a cave at one point in this game, but this is not the point? No, Moonshine Cave. Let's get some moonshine, guys. I don't know what moonshine would taste like, but I imagine it tastes like rubbing alcohol with a slight hint of beer. Or whiskey or the like. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Let's climb up here. Yeah, this... No, ooh, shotgun. I'll be sure not to be stingy with that. Or not too stingy. There, Finders Keepers. Oh, I think that's find like 5 of these, because there's just so many already. Yeah, I don't think I can turn the achievement... I could probably turn the achievement notifications off by turning off notifications. But, whatever, you know. Now, the shotgun I'm not going to use yet. That's kind of like situational area. A thing. Situational, weapon. Why am I blanking so hard right now? But, if I don't use it, by the time I lose it, because, you know, you do lose your weapons at certain points. It's whatever, you know? Ooh, Alan, take the hat. Yeah. More batteries. More dudes. See if I can run from them. Whoa. Ooh, sweet dodge. Now, I don't know if I can run away from these guys, so I'm gonna backpedal them while slowly taking them out. Now, I like to do that right before they throw something as well. Yeah, took 9 bullets, and I used a fair amount of my bullets. Whatever, they're dead. I probably not going to take out every single dude I come across, but I'll probably take out a good fair amount at least. Ooh. That's the way to go, but I do see a manuscript page over here, which I'll get for you. I'm not going to show off all the manuscript pages, because obviously some I can't, but I'll show off as many as I can. Yeah, this is continuing the list of rows, because these, I think, are ones that you can literally just miss and not see. The other ones, I think, are ones that you can come across just on your path. They're just laying right there.